feeling you have around them, and there's usually this, they always have something negative to say, or those friends that tease you, they just tease you randomly, and they just make it seem like they are joking, but in a way, even you deep down, you know they are not joking. Trust me, you have to run. Don't walk, oh, run. Run away from them. They are not friends. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Ori Toke. You can call me Toke for short. And here we talk about self-development, your growth, building yourself, and being the best version of yourself. And I've said it's a series on this channel, friendship. And today I'm going to be talking about the red flags in friendships, things that you should look out for, or things that maybe you've been experiencing it and you probably don't know. I'm here to call your attention to it. Yes, I'm here to help you highlight them. So with them, there is nothing positive you guys are discussing. It is just gist, just vibes, and because you just feel good. Look at me. Come closer. If there is nothing you are gaining from that friendship, yes, I said it. If there is nothing positive you are gaining from that friendship, you have to walk away. There's always something, or they're always bringing issues to you, they're always draining your energy. Trust me, this is 2024. Nobody wants to be around someone who is always negative, someone who doesn't have something positive to give or to say. You understand? So, usually, when you're with them, there is no sense of support. There is nothing like, there's no day you reach out to them, they always have issues too. I know that, okay, yes, in the world today we all have like something we are dealing with. We all have issues that we are trying to sort out ourselves. Everybody has issues, but there's this word, we rise by lifting each other up, right? I feel like the word friendship self is something that people abuse a lot. I've said it multiple times, countless times on this channel. But I am actually doing this video specifically because you need to understand that the people you call friends may not necessarily be your friends in most cases. They are probably acquaintances, and even acquaintances are people that you spend time with at least once in a while. You see them, you talk to, and all that. So even that you have to be careful. But people that you are spending time with, that there's no sign of support, no sign of encouragement, no checking up on you, because support it can come in different ways. Take it from me, because I always say people have showed me shege in this life. Yes, I am a pure Nigerian breed, and I'll tell you the truth. People coming to this part of the world, because if it's your first time, I'm shooting from Malta. I stay in Malta at the moment. I'm currently studying in Malta, and trust me when I say that even in this part of the world, I've had few encounters with people that the first few conversations I can just tell that nah, I don't think I want to be this person's friend, because on the long run, the conversation, I can already tell that nah, this person is not going to be my friend on the long run. Because you bring stuff to them or you talk to them about something, they're always talking about the negative part. They don't see anything good coming out of it, or they're not supportive. And like I said, support can come in different ways. It could be that, oh, come on, go on, girl, you can do this. Or they're always trying to like make you see reasons why you should not do something. Not correcting you. Don't get me wrong now, I'm not correcting you, but they're always trying to see reasons why you should not do something instead of supporting and believing in you. I think you have to be mindful of friends like that. Friends that all they do is talk about someone else. Friends that all they do is talk about what someone has been doing to them, always coming to you to lament, to say, this person did this to me, this, blah, 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 and never, oh, maybe I could be the person who is wrong in this case. Maybe I did something to this person that made them act a certain way. Someone who is constantly backstabbing others, trust me, they may not backstab you in your presence, but someone who does that is likely to do that to you too soon, or is probably doing that to you too. We all deal with issues differently, but then someone who is always coming to you to discuss other people, and every single time they don't have something good to say about the person, I think you have to watch out for that kind of person. It can be, it can be a bad thing. It can be a bad trait, because sometimes when you spend time with people, you begin to take their traits, and you can begin to pick up that trait also. But you understand what I mean? Be careful of friends that are constantly coming to you, backstabbing others. There's a possibility they're also doing that to you too. Friends that are very competitive. This one is dicey. It's a bit tricky, because it's good to be friends with someone who you guys are constantly challenging each other, constantly telling each other, okay, I can do this, someone that challenges you to do this. But you can tell when someone is not just challenging you, someone is in a competition with you. In the space of, let me see, in the last 1 year, trust me, I've had encounters with people because I've always used myself as an example. I've had encounters with people who, like I said, I just knew that no, I don't think I'm going to be friends with this person because you can tell when you're like this, you probably don't have up to mine, you're probably, friend, you can tell. This is a girl's thing, but I realized that it's not only ladies. This doesn't happen only between ladies, it happens with men too. I mean, we know that men are competitive in nature, but friends that are in constant competition with you are not friends that they shouldn't even be your friend. You shouldn't even be using that word friendship. People who are constantly, the word is outshine you. And when I say outshine, now it can be really toxic. Maybe for example, you got this because trust me, it can be the little things. It can be the little things. And I understand the way the world is now. It's even harder to find friendships. Nobody wants to be lonely, but don't say because you don't want to be lonely, then just make friends with just anybody. Sometimes when you begin to notice these little traits, I know not everybody can spell it out. For me, I like situations where I called it out. And if you notice that okay, you can't call it out, I think it's best to like actually cut ties with that person. Me, I've always said it. You don't need more than 2 or 3 people in your space. Highest 2 or 3 people. I feel like if you have one friend, it's even better. But even that one friend can betray you. So that's why you also have to be careful. Stay away from people who are constantly in competition with you. This is like me just being honest with you now. If you especially if you're a girl, you can tell what I'm saying. Like this one is just you are gifted with that intuition. You can tell when someone is secretly in competition with you. Even the ones that are not secretly, not even is like competition with you secretly. They are open about it, and it's really toxic. You have to be careful because you now begin to live your life around people like that because your life begins to like revolve around people like that, and they begin to watch every step, every move you make because it's like, oh, this person has done it, I can do better, and it can be really toxic. You should endeavor to be friends with someone who is happy for you, who is happy to celebrate with you, and not someone who wants to do everything because you are doing it. I don't know if you get what I mean, but I'm sure at least that makes sense. So please avoid being friends with like these are the red flags in friendship. So which brings me to the other one. Friendships that in most cases it's always a one-sided effort. Like in most cases you are the only one playing the part. Or even in cases where maybe the person is the only one doing it, maybe you should check yourself because some of the things I've listed so far, sometimes it's not only like checking out for red flags in like friendship, like in other people, it could also be you. Maybe you need to check yourself, maybe you're the one doing some of these things I mentioned. So if it's a one-sided thing, where in cases where maybe you guys want to hang out, you're always the one asking, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. Or maybe the case was reversed now. Maybe the person is always the one asking. Maybe you are the red flag in the friendship. Maybe you're the one with the red flag because you can't say you're friends with someone and it's always one person that's like making the effort, trying to like, keep up with things, checking up on the other person. You have to be careful with people you use that word for. You understand? So if it's one-sided, if everything you're doing, if you're the only one doing it, then the person is always coming up with the excuses, they're not really willing to sacrifice, and it shouldn't be one-sided. It should be reciprocal. In life, even in relationship, but this is friendship we're talking about. Even in a relationship, it doesn't have to be 50-50, but at least the person should show effort. It should not be one-sided. So that's basically it. If you're friends with someone where you're always the one like pushing for the friendship to be better and all, I think it's high time you take a back seat and you just, think about it and you're like, do I still really want to be friends with this person? And in most cases, I would say you should address it. And if you think this person is someone who is self-centered, does not want to hear you out, I think you should cut ties with the person. Friends who dismiss your feelings, friends who don't take you seriously. I think this one is similar to what I said earlier. Friends are always negative. But this one is like a very big red flag on its own because sometimes, you have to be careful with people who joke with your feelings, people who don't take you seriously, or maybe, for example, like I said, you notice something that you don't like and you call them out and they don't take you seriously. dismiss whatever you say, they are not respectful towards you, because at the end of the day, why would you be friends with someone who does not even take you seriously? Because I feel like someone who does not respect you does not take you seriously. It's just either way, it goes both ways. It doesn't make any sense. So you have to look out for friends like that. This part, friends who always have, there's this condition that you have to like, they have to be getting something from you before they are friends with you. And I know, yes, you can't be friends with someone that you're not gaining something from, but everything has limits. In this aspect now, someone who is friends with you because of like maybe your status or where you work, or because at the end of the day, I think you should really watch out for people like that. People that are unreliable. And I think everything is intertwined. Friends that you cannot rely on. To even start with, I don't think they are your friends, because someone you're always reaching out to for help, or maybe okay, you just need to do sort out some things, and you know that this person can actually help you, but they are not willing to help you. People that you cannot rely on generally, they are not supportive. I think I said it earlier already. So I don't think that person, you should even be using that word friendship with the person. It's a big red flag. And you can tell that okay, nah, this person is always making up excuses. This person doesn't want to help me. I think you shouldn't be friends with that person. You shouldn't even be using the word friend. Don't even spell it out. Friends that are very manipulative, that they rarely, most cases, they don't want to accept that they are wrong, or they are not willing to apologize. You see, these ones, these manipulative friends, you have to be careful, because people who are manipulative generally will never see anything wrong. Like they can never do anything wrong. To them, anything they do is perfect. And you see, I've actually been in situations where I wouldn't say I was perfect. I wouldn't say I was right also, but then I believe as human beings we should always learn to tolerate each other, and I called someone out. I mean, she was a friend at the time. I called someone out for doing something I feel like I didn't like, and she ignored me totally. And for me, I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. And she was always ignoring me. Apparently, I wasn't the only one she was doing it to, but let's just say it took a messy turn that people, like, they all knew that she was at fault, but she just made it like, and I'm talking about being manipulative now. She made it so messy that she made it about herself. And this is the manipulative behavior we're talking about. I'm saying this because I've been friends with people like that in the past, and trust me, it was messy. Even when you call them out, anything they do, friends that cannot apologize. For you to be humble, because at the end of the day, someone who is humble will not be manipulative. For you to be humble enough to apologize, even when you're not wrong, it takes strength. And someone who is manipulative will not even want to hear you out. You need to avoid friends like that. So for me, here are a few things I feel like they are like red flags in friendship that I think you should take note of. Me, when it comes to friendship, I'm not gonna lie. I have gone through a lot of things with people when it comes to friendship, and I'm very careful with the people I put in my space. So I think the important thing is to actually be careful of like the people you allow into your space, because like I said earlier, you're gonna pick up traits from people. You'll be surprised. Habits pick up, even their mannerism and all that. So you should really be careful, because I always say it, the people you spend time with, you begin to see yourself like that. It can really reflect how you see yourself, even when you look in the mirror. And I will not stop saying it. It's a series on this channel. Friendship is a very big deal, and it's gonna either like determine how you go higher up in life, like in the scale of things, or who can actually bring you down. And I hope you've been able to learn one or two things. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you really, really soon. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much. Bye.